blankets as well, so we started putting them up all around the cages to protect ourselves from the pepper spray, which made them even angrier. Pull up the cages, push us down to the very end, and take up like all of the blankets, all of the mats, the benches, and all of our water. So from then on, we were not allowed to have water. And one of the cages actually broke as well, because we figured out that by banging against the door, there was a wooden wood on the other side of the door, and there was bars here, so by banging, that sounded a lot more, which we did. And it flipped, so it got smashed open, which made them quite furious. Understandable, but at the same time understandable that we wanted to get out. There was no reason for keeping us there. And we got put into the men's side of the cages, so now we were women, but like an only women cages still, because we're harmless if we're only with our own sexes of some sort. And we were kept for a lot longer.
Why were you pepper sprayed when you're already in a cage?
We don't know.
And what's that like, being pepper sprayed?
It's horrible. I didn't know what it was at first. It just felt like it was hard breathing, and I didn't know what was going on. And I looked at the other girls, and they were all covering their mouths and noses. And I did as soon as I sort of like, okay, what's that? And then I saw a little bottle, like, from the cops. And at some point, they also climbed up the top of the cages to spray in from the top, because we were protecting ourselves with blankets, and they wanted to get through them. And they also wanted to get blankets off and shit like that. And you couldn't go anywhere. It was like panic in there, and you couldn't move.
A lot of people have written to me from Canada asking me if it's true what's going on with the police, and if it's true people are just getting arrested for no reason. And a lot of people think you have to do something to get arrested. So what would you think? And like, what did you think before compared to what you think now?
I mean, before I thought it was a bit exaggerated. Like, people told me, oh, you should be careful if you go to Copenhagen and shit. And I was like, oh, well, I'm always careful. I'm not going to get caught. I'm an innocent girl. Like, I love environmental issues, and I'm going to demonstrate because it's my right to demonstrate. And then I just got caught. I hadn't done anything. I went on a peaceful demonstration. I wanted to act. I wanted to say that this is not okay what they're doing with our climate. This is not their business. This is our world. This is our planet. There is no planet B, as Greenpeace says, which is a great statement. And it doesn't work like that. If they want to take you, they will take you. They don't even have to have a reason. They will search people in the middle of the streets as well. They will just stop them and search them if they've got anything illegal on them.
Have you ever seen anything like this in your life?
No.
What's happening right now?
Never. We kept saying that either we felt like ferrets in the cages, because we know now sort of, or almost, or hopefully we don't know how they feel being in those cages. And also, I lost this word, but no.
Yeah.
Just,
okay, well,
not great.
Thanks. I'm glad you're out. Did everyone file a complaint?
Yeah, we filed a complaint together, and we got out after about 6 hours. So at 8 p.m. at night, we got out finally, and they shipped us off again in the buses, in cuffs again, of course, to some far-off station.
So how long were you in altogether?
Yeah, well, we got arrested at 1:30, and we got out at 8 p.m. at night, so I guess about 6 hours, more or less. Which was actually a lot less than we thought.
Do you know, like, I don't know, do you know how many cops there are here? Have you heard?
I've heard there's 6,500 cops.
And do you know how many people have been arrested?
Yesterday that was 968, the day before on Saturday on the big demonstrations, and yesterday it was 270, like the last numbers I've heard. And basically none of them actually did something. I mean, there's maybe like 5%.
And did you hear about that place that was raided on, I think, Thursday night or last Wednesday night? The one that was raided and they confiscated everyone's stuff in the middle of the night?
That was also done, yeah. And people are just getting searched everywhere. we don't feel safe on the streets anymore.
So who do you think the police are protecting? I mean, that's the question, isn't it?
Probably the politicians, because they're scared, because they know that we know that they're not going to do the deal. We know that they're not here to protect us. They're not here to be our leaders. They are not here to give the world a chance. They're here for their own money, and they're scared that we know.
Have you noticed the police protection in front of the multinational corporations, like the storefronts?
Yeah, it's massive. I mean, come on, we couldn't break in there even if we wanted to.
Yeah.
So it's ridiculous to put those amounts of resources on something or money into it when the money could go to something totally different. Like, for instance, making it vegan food here at the Climate Forum, which it isn't.
Yeah.
There isn't even a vegan alternative here.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to talk about? How are you feeling today? Like, were you scared? You didn't really say if you were scared.
Yeah.
How you felt?
Yeah, I was scared.
Is that the first time that's happened to you? Anything
Yeah,
like that?
it was the first time I remember